Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So this is one of my most requested videos because I've been getting a lot of questions. Like, it's unbelievable. A lot of questions, and I tried, from all those questions, I tried to minimize the most important ones pretty much to answer for you guys and make this video not too long. Today is gonna be a mukbang Q&A, and let me show you what we're gonna be mukbanging on. A protein shake and a Gatorade Zero. I've been drinking this all day actually, with also including water and things like that. That's why I haven't even finished it, and obviously I can't drink a lot right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my questions. I have them on paper, and let's get it started. So obviously, before we start, let me go ahead and say something really quick. My kids are here with me right now. I'm alone. And so they're gonna be noisy or asking me for stuff. But as you guys know, I'm a mom, so my hair. But yeah, and I'm also 7 days post-op weight loss surgery, so it's I'm still recovering, obviously. So yeah, let's get to the video. The first question: did you have any health problems before surgery? No, I don't have any, thank God, because of my weight. I don't have any diabetes. I don't have any high blood pressure, cholesterol, any thyroid, nothing like that. And I'm so thankful because, I'm over 300 pounds, and it's a blessing to not have any serious medical conditions. Like I said, the only thing I do have is a BMI that is high enough to qualify for surgery. Pretty much that's the only unhealthy, obviously, of myself. Now, question number 2: how long from the first appointment till the surgery did it take? What's the process, pretty much? So I started my process I believe in May. Yeah, May of 2021. I started looking into bariatric surgeons that accepted my insurance. So from May, now keep in mind, I would have had my surgery way back already. But I didn't go to my doctor for a month and a half because one of my family members, close family members, passed away. And I just didn't feel like continuing. I just didn't feel like I wanted to continue. I got very discouraged when that happened. And I just gave up. I gave up, and for a whole complete month, a month and a half, yeah, something like that, after my family member passed away. And then I went back. I was like, you know what? I need to do it for them as well, because my family member, she always used to come. Sorry. She always used to come and be like, oh my God, keep working on yourself. You're looking good. I'm proud of you. Keep going. She would always tell me how good I looked and to keep going, and that I was doing an amazing job and things like that. So I decided to go back, and rescheduled my appointment that I had missed for over a month. And I'm just so thankful that they were willing to take me back, and I just kept going with my process. So that happened in June, and then I went back for, you know, the rest of the time. So my last nutritionist visit was on September, and then from there I had to do a lot of testing until I was supposed to. They gave me two options. If I wanted to get surgery in November, I would have to spend Thanksgiving in the hospital, or if I wanted to do December 1st. Obviously, I said December 1st because I didn't want to spend Thanksgiving in the hospital. So yeah, it took me like a lot of months, but not really, like not really seeing the doctor, you know. Like I said, I could have done it in less time, or done my surgery before the holidays or whatever. But yeah, I feel like my process took about 4 months. Yeah, like 4 to 5 months. Okay, the next question. What insurance do you have? So like I've mentioned in my previous videos, I have Medicaid. I have the um, Molina Star Plus Medicaid. I've had it ever since I gave birth to my second son, which was back in April of 2020. The Molina, which is one of the ones that he does accept. And so now I have Molina Star Plus Medicaid, and I just renewed it, and now it expires till June of 2022, which I'm so thankful, because that way if I have any like medical issue or anything like that, I can have a doctor to go to and things like that. The next question is, was your first appointment long? I'm not sure if you mean like if you want to know about the surgeon or the or the primary care physician, but I'm gonna answer it for both. Hold on, I need to be sipping on something every 15 minutes to stay hydrated. Okay, so as to what I remember, my first visit with my surgeon, my bariatric surgeon, the first initial visit, I saw him. So I did not see my nutritionist. I only saw the doctor. And it wasn't, I would say it was like around an hour and a half. But that's because he was explaining to me like the things, like the surgeries he does, how it would benefit me and things like that. And also like I was asking him questions and things like that. So I guess the time of your initial appointment will vary if you have any questions or if you don't understand anything and he explains it like more deeply into it and things like that. I guess that's when you're gonna be like, oh, it took longer than expected, you know. For my primary care physician, it did take long, and honestly, I'm sorry, but I do not like the primary care physician I chose. I only chose that physician because I needed a referral as soon as possible. And it was the closest one to me, first of all, and also it was the one that I knew accepted Medicaid for sure, which is Clínica Mi Doctor. I don't like that clinic at all. I've had really bad experiences with them in the past with family members and things like that. Sorry, guys, I'm still like, I'm still like letting my gas out. I'm sorry. They took about 3 hours. 3 hours, and honestly, it was just 3 hours of wait time because the doctor came in and came out like right real quick. Like it was just 30 minutes with the doctor, and the rest of the time was just waiting time. And honestly, yeah, I don't recommend that clinic. But if you want something like a quick referral or things like that, then go ahead, go to that clinic. But I would suggest you to really deeply invest and take your time to find a really good primary care physician that you're going to keep for a long term, because they also are like connected to your bariatric doctor, and that way you will have like a record with both of them, and they would know what's going on with you in a long run. All right, next question, sorry. How long was surgery? So surgery was around 2 hours or 2 hours and a half. But that was because I also had my gallbladder removed, because I had gallstones. So for me, it was around 2 to 2 hours and a half, and then like about an hour or so in recovery. So yeah, before you get to go to the room and things like that, it's probably about 3 hours. Because they took me in for surgery at, I would say, around 4 or 3:30 or 4, something like that. It was really late. I was supposed to have surgery at 10:30, and they took me in really late. And then I remember getting to the room around 8 or 9 in the at night. So yeah, it was, pretty long process, but the surgery only took around 2 hours or 2 hours and a half. Next question, how am I feeling? So I'm going to explain this one like throughout the days. So the first initial day, which was December 1st, the day of surgery, like after surgery, I was in so much pain, especially after waking up from anesthesia. Like I've had two babies. On my firstborn, I didn't like, the anesthesia didn't work for me, so I felt everything and it was painful. But this pain that I felt with my surgery, oh my God, like it was the worst for me. For me, because a lot of people have different pain tolerances, but for me, it was the worst. Um, yeah, like around the first 2 days, I was like really, really in pain at the hospital. And then the third day, I was a little bit better. I was still having bits of pain. Like I was still getting pain medication, or asking for pain medication because I was like kind of in pain, more of like a sore pain than an actual, like incision pain, but I was still in pain. And I was feeling nauseous a lot in the hospital on the first 3 days. After I got released from the hospital, I was in a little bit of pain, but not as bad. I took the pain medicine that they gave me for at home care for about 2 days after the hospital, and then I was good. But it was more of like a sore, like inside sore pain. And then the nausea went away. I am thankful because I know a lot of people say that they're really nauseous all the time, and then their like smell is just like really strong. Like they like not strong. How can I say it? Like their smell is just like so sensitive that everything around them like makes it nauseous. But thankfully that has not happened to me, and I'm so thankful for that because I don't like throwing up. But yeah, but today, 7 days post-op, I'm feeling good. I'm still like battling with my energy because obviously I'm not consuming enough enough nutrients that my body needs. So obviously I'm gonna feel a little bit like down. I'm gonna like not have a lot of energy. And I've been actually like sleeping, like napping here and there. But most of the time I do try to just be up and moving, because that's what we have to do after surgery. Um, but yeah, I've been feeling good actually this past couple of days, but it's a long process. You just have to be strong and just keep your mindset going and be like, this is going to go away soon, okay? The next question. Were you the one that asked your doctor about surgery? Obviously, like I mentioned, I went to my bariatric specialist before I went to my primary care physician. So obviously, yes, I wanted to get surgery. It came from me. And then I told my primary care physician that I wanted to get surgery because I felt like it was more of a long term for me than doing a calorie deficit for a certain amount of time and then giving up like I'm so used to before, and then gaining all that weight back and then start from point zero again and never getting to the place I want to get to. So obviously, so yes, I was the one who wanted to get surgery. Like, it came from me, not my doctor. The next question. What was your BMI? The I think it was 52. I'm more on that morbid obesity than the just obesity. I am really high in weight, obviously, especially because of my age and height. So I used to weigh, on my initial visit with the doctor, like 347, I believe, or something like that. And I was at a BMI of 52 or 53. So obviously my BMI was more than likely what qualified me for my surgery, because I still have a high BMI, obviously, because I'm only 7 days post-op, but yeah, that's what qualified me. All right, so the next question. What's your ideal weight? So I really don't have an ideal weight, and I know that's crazy because you're like, what? Like, girl, how much you want to weigh, I don't have an ideal weight. I just want to feel healthy and don't have any like pain anywhere because of my weight or things like that. But I don't want to go below 200 just because I feel like that's not me. I don't know why. So I would say it depends on the surgery, right? All right. So the next question, how long were you in the hospital? So my surgery was Wednesday, December 1st, and I got out on Friday. So like about 2 days in the hospital. But yeah, now it is different with everyone because it depends on how much pain you're having still, or on your doctor if they think it's good for you to go home or not. So it all depends. The next question is, are you taking meds for pain? Like I mentioned, yes, I am. They gave me hydrocodone in liquid form for home, and then they were giving me the same medicine at the hospital, which works miracles, but you can get addicted to it. So that's why the bottle just says up to 5 days after surgery. So after the 5th day, you shouldn't be taking it anymore. So mine is still like full. I only took like this amount out of the bottle, and that was only for 2 days. But yeah, you gotta be careful with that one. Hey. And the last question is, did they explain different options and side effects of surgery? So they did explain to me the different surgeries that he does, and like the different options for me, especially because of my age, and like if I ever get pregnant again and things like that. They did explain to me that. So that's what he explained, and he recommended me the Sadie, which is the one I got, because if I ever do get pregnant, it's more of like a, because if I ever do get pregnant like in the future, it's more of a long-term weight that I'm gonna keep and not like gain it all back, you know what I mean? That's what he explained to me, and I get to lose a little bit more weight than with the, now with the side effects. He did explain to me like what could happen and things like that, like any other surgery. Like he's a really good doctor, Dr. Alibi. I truly trust him. He's very honest. And he, I don't know, I guess I trusted him since day one because he's just really honest with me. He explains things to me thoroughly, you know, in full detail. And if I don't understand something, he tries to explain it in a different form, and then, you know, he'll eventually make you understand what he's trying to say. But yeah, that is most of the questions that I received that I felt like I wanted to that were more important to answer to you guys. And one final question that I've been getting a lot is, how much weight have you lost since surgery? So like I said, I'm only 7 days post-op. I don't expect to like lose like 20 pounds in 7 days. No. I did weigh myself in the morning, and I lost 5 pounds, which to most is not a lot because, you know, weight loss surgery, you expect the next day you're skinny, but no. I did lose 5 pounds, which are really good. I mean, I'm losing weight, which is what's more important. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment what videos you want to see next, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. So yeah, guys, I thank you so much truly for all like the blessings, and I apologize for not getting this video to you guys sooner. But you know, I've just been recovering and everything like that from surgery. But yeah, guys, I wanted to do Vlogmas this year for you, and I don't think it's gonna be possible. Like, I'm gonna still try to upload videos for you guys, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be on a daily, but I'm gonna try my best. So yeah, I truly appreciate you guys, and like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you guys till the next video. Bye.